Hey guys, happy 2026. That's right. Let's start our new year off with a little happy dance, why don't we? Okay, I got a slow burn climb for you guys. That's right, a slow burn climb. We're going to start our new year off intense but slow. All right, we got 2 rounds, 10 minutes. So come on, let's get started. All right, round one. We're starting out with a forward grip. We're taking a long stride. We're making sure we're keeping our knees forward, our toes forward, our hips are slightly back, our tummy is tight, and we're just pushing and pulling with those handlebars. That's right, just a little slow movement here. Making sure that we're getting our thighs up towards that fixed handlebar as much as possible so that we can get that long stride in. We want to make sure that we're not swaying our hips back and forth. We want a nice straight up and down motion here. We're pressing down with the heels of our feet. So we don't want to be pressing forward on our toes. That's really going to activate our back body. Okay, so let's reverse that grip. That means our fingers are facing us now. We're keeping that slow stride. Again, I'm just demonstrating that we don't want to sway our hips back and forth. We want an up and down motion. An up and down motion here. Just a nice slow stride, guys. Great job. This is just our little bit of a warm up before we get into our next movements. Good job, guys. Okay, so let's put our hands on our fixed handlebar here. We're going to go up, we're going to go down, and we're coming back up. We want to make sure we're pressing down with the heels of our feet. We're just going down, keeping our hips straight back, and we're coming straight up. I like to call this the kind of climb the ladder movement. Pressing down with the heels of our feet, moving up, and going back down. Guys, keep that tummy tight and make sure that you're not gripping that fixed handlebar too tight. We really want all of that motion to go in our lower body. Down and up. Down and up. Just some good slow movements here. Guys, this is a slow burn climb. Okay, we're gonna have slow movements, but they are going to be intense. All right, so we're just taking a short stride here, keeping our hands on the fixed handlebar, making sure we're not pressing into our handlebar, moving our bodies backwards. We want straight up and down motion, and we want to make sure we're pressing down with the heels of our feet here. Good posture is everything on the maxi climber, guys. Good posture. Okay, so we're going into our climbing crunch. What we're doing here is we're just sticking our hips back and we're coming straight up. Stick your hips back and come straight up. Let's keep our tummy super tight here as we take our hips back and we come straight up. What this is like a it's like a crunch for the abs, but this is our climbing crunch. Okay, so now we're going into our single leg press. We're starting on the right side, and what we want to do is we want to keep our left leg stationary while our right leg is in motion. We're keeping our hips straight back, and we're just coming straight up. So we're sticking our hips back, and we're coming straight up. But we're just keeping one leg stationary while we move the other leg, really isolating that right leg. Making sure we're not pressing in too much on our fixed handlebar. We want all the movement in that right leg. Guys, make sure we're pressing down with the heels of our foot. And also try not to lock out that left leg. All right, so now we're going over to the left. Our right leg is stationary and we're moving that left leg. Same deal here, guys. We're sticking our hips straight back and we're coming straight up. Sticking the hips back and coming straight up. Really want to isolate that left leg, putting all that load in that left leg, making sure that we are not locking out the right leg, the knee of our right leg, keeping this movement nice and safe and gentle for you. Again, making sure we're keeping that tummy tight because guess what, guys? This is a full body workout. Yep, a full body workout. Our movements may be slow here, but I'm telling you, we're getting a full body burn. Okay, so let's go back to our moving handlebars. Our fingers are facing outward. That's our forward grip. And we're going back to our long stride here. Again, making sure that we are pushing down with the heels of our foot and not the toes of our feet. And we are pushing and pulling with the handlebars to get a nice upper body workout. All right, same deal here. We're going to just reverse the grip. Our fingers are facing us now. And we're just going up and down with a long stride, making sure that we're getting our thighs up towards that fixed handlebar as much as possible so we can get that long stride in, guys. All right, we're pushing and pulling with those handlebars. We're keeping our tummies tight. We're getting our thighs up towards the fixed handlebar. We are getting a full body burn here. Okay, guys, let's focus on that right arm. We're doing a single arm press. We have the option to put our left hand on the fixed handlebar for stability. All we're doing is pressing the moving handlebar down. All right, very quickly, let's reverse that grip. And we're gonna pull now. We're pulling the handlebar down. All right, we're keeping that elbow tucked in towards our body as much as possible. We don't want to flare out our elbows here. All right, quickly, let's switch to the left hand, pressing that handlebar down with that forward grip. Okay, and now we're going to go into our reverse grip here, pulling that handlebar down. Pulling down. You do have the option to place that right hand on the fixed handlebar for stability, keeping our movements nice and slow. Okay, and we're just pulling that handlebar down. Great. All right, get into a squat position for me, guys. All right, we're going to do a floating squat. Stick those hips back. This movement is just a slow moving squat here. We want to keep our hips back, keep our tummy tucked in, making sure we are pressing down with the heels of our feet here, guys. Great job. Okay, so let's come on up. We have an active recovery here. We're just taking tiny little strides, giving ourselves a break from those long strides. Good job, guys. Hope you're starting to feel the burn at this point. Okay, so now we're going to go into our long stride again. We have a forward grip. Again, we're just doing slow, long strides. Keep that core tight and tucked in. Push and pull with those handlebars. We want the hips slightly back. All right, and just going in the up and down motion here. Let's try to get those thighs up towards the fixed handlebar as much as possible so that we get that long stride in. All right, guys, we're going into a short stride, giving ourselves, our upper bodies a break. Put your hands on the fixed handlebar. We're just taking short strides here. pressing down with the heels of our feet, keeping the tummy tight, making sure we're not putting too much pressure forward or leaning back too much. We want a nice angle here. Guys, I'm already starting to feel the burn. Okay, so we're going into round 2. It's a great time to pause the video and grab some water. Okay guys, round 2. We're going back into our long stride here. Fingers are facing forward. We're pushing and pulling with the handlebars. We are making sure that we are pressing down with the heels of our feet, getting our thighs up towards the fixed handlebars as much as possible, keeping that tummy super tight, and keeping the hips slightly back. I'm telling you guys, this might be a slow burn climb, but I'm telling you, if you are doing these movements correctly, you are getting a full body workout, full body activation, and you will feel the burn. As you are moving your upper body, make sure you keep those elbows tucked in. You don't want to flare out your elbows. All right, this is going to help us to really work that upper body. All right, let's reverse that grip. Our fingers are facing us now. We're keeping the same long stride here. Again, going back to the upper body, we're working the back, we're working our chest, we're working our biceps, our triceps. I mean, we are really getting a full upper body workout here. And you just push and pull with those handlebars, guys. That is really going to isolate that upper body so that you can start to see that pump that you want to see in your arms, your back, your chest. And then again, keeping that core super tight. We're working everything here with the Maxi Climber. I'm telling you, I love this machine so much. It has done so much for my body here, and I cannot say enough about it. Okay guys, let's go back to that climbing the ladder movement, but this time we're going to keep our hands on our moving handlebar, just taking some short movement, upper body movements, but we're going up and we're going to go down. Just keep the movements nice and short and tight. All right, let's focus on our glutes here. Let's think about our glutes when we go up and when we go down. Let's really work the glute muscles. But obviously we're working our whole lower body here. Everything is getting activated. The core, the glutes, the thighs, the calves, everything is in our upper body. Guys, there's nothing that we're not doing here. I can't say enough about it, obviously. All right, we're going down. We're coming back up. Great. Put your hands back on that fixed handlebar. We're just taking a nice short stride here. Just taking a nice short stride, making sure that we're not pressing into our fixed handlebar too much, making sure we're not leaning back too much. We want a straight up and down motion here. All right, but just giving ourselves a little bit of a break. Guys, you're doing great. All right, so now we're going back into our climbing crunch here. We're sticking our hips back and we're coming straight up. We're sticking our hips back and we're coming straight up, alternating those legs as we go back and then we come up. All right, keeping that core super tight here. This is a climbing crunch, okay? Just think of just a regular crunch, but we are climbing, guys. Okay, so quickly, now we're moving into our single leg press. We're on our right leg. We're moving that right leg, sticking our hips back, and we're keeping that left leg stationary while we give all of the attention, put all of the load in that right leg. We're keeping our hands on that fixed handlebar, and again, we're just pressing with that right leg. Keeping that left leg stationary, getting the hips back and coming straight up. We're just going back and coming straight up with a super tight tummy, guys. As you can see, I'm already feeling the burn here. I hope you guys are too. Oh my gosh, I love this climb so much. Okay, so now we're going into the single leg press on the left leg, keeping that right leg stationary. Same deal here, guys. We're just sticking the hip back and we're coming straight up. Again, we're keeping the right leg stationary. We're pressing down with the heel of our foot so that we can really get the lower body and the back of our back body, just isolating that those muscles and just making sure that we are just focusing on that left leg. Great job, guys. Great job. We don't have to do a whole lot of sprints and fast movements to get a good workout on this maxi climber. I'm telling you, we can get a full body burn with these slow movements. You just have to do it intentionally, guys. Make sure you're doing everything with intention. Okay, let's go back into our long stride on both legs. We have a reverse grip here, and now we're moving both those legs. All right, getting those thighs up towards the fixed handlebar as much as possible so that we can really activate our lower body. Those long movements that we do really do work our lower body. All right, we're going to go into a forward grip. Same deal here, just a long stride, but our fingers are facing outward. We're pushing and pulling with those handlebars. Again, everything is getting worked here, guys. Upper body, our abs, our lower body, everything is getting worked. And you should be proud of yourself because I'm sure you're doing an awesome job. All right, now let's focus on that right arm again. We just want to press down, fingers facing forward. That's right, I'm getting the sweat out of my eye and nose. And we're pressing our right handlebar down. Quickly go into the reverse grip, and now we're going to pull the handlebar down, keeping our left hand behind our back or on the fixed handlebar for stability. All right, let's switch it up. Let's put our left hand on our moving bar here, pressing down, keeping our fingers forward, and making sure we're keeping that elbow tucked in towards our body, pressing down. All right, quickly reverse the grip and pull. Pull, guys. Keeping our stride long here. Just a really slow stride with the lower body, and we're just pulling down. Okay, great, guys. Let's go back into that floating squat here. Let's get into that squat position. All right, keep the hips sticking the hips back. All right, and we're taking a long stride. Just hold that squat position and just take some long movements here. We're pressing down with the heels of our feet. We are keeping the hips tucked back. All right, we're moving it. We're working, guys. Come back up. Keeping our hand on the fixed handlebar. All right, we're keeping our tummies tight, and we're just taking a short stride here. Only a short stride. Great job, guys. New year, new you. You keep these movements up, and I'm telling you, you will quickly see some wonderful differences in your body. All right, let's go back to the long stride here. We're taking a reverse grip. That's right, I'm getting the sweat out of my nose. Oh my goodness, guys, I got so sweaty on this workout. But just taking that long stride here. Amazing. Again, just a quick reminder, you don't want to go moving your body back and forth. You just want a straight up and down motion. Again, Place your, keep your hands on the fixed handlebar. We're just taking a short stride. Yep, we made it. This is our cool down. Look at us. We did it. Oh my goodness. I hope you are proud of yourself, because if you got through our 20 minutes slow burn climb, you should be proud. Great job. Okay, guys, come on off. Oh my gosh, look how sweaty I got. Okay, just to let you know that you get a full body sweaty workout with a slow burn on our Maxi Fiber. Guys, I know you killed this workout. If you are loving these videos, you're getting benefit from it, comment below, tell me how you like them, tell me how you're doing. Also, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, I look forward to seeing you